Hey, this is Dizzy Reed from Guns N' Roses, and you're watching GNR Central. Yeah!
Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to GNR Central, and I want to wish all of my subscribers a happy Halloween. Halloween's probably one of my favorite days of the year, especially as I get older as an adult. So I wanted to talk about Axl Rose and his infamous Halloween parties. Now, if you guys have read the Rolling Stone piece they did back in 2000, or seen the Jimmy Kimmel interview he did back in 2012, or even read some of the interviews with some of the friends of the band members, then you know that Axl is a huge fan of Halloween, and that's what we're going to tackle in today's video. So according to this article, they said that Axl throws a costume party every Halloween for friends and their families. Enormous pumpkins ring the swimming pool and spider webs hang in the trees. Specially built mazes and forts rattle with squealing children. Almost as excited as a child, Axl himself has been known to dash around and toy with every attraction. One past guest gets the impression that Axl is trying to recreate his own childhood, albeit one better than his actual one was. The Halloween scene in the past few years hasn't been what it once was. The parties have been getting smaller and smaller, recalls one recent guest, the ever-shrinking universe. Last Halloween, Axl appeared outside as a pig, scaring a few of the children in attendance. Guests usually helped themselves to past and barbecue chicken. Loud rock and roll music made conversation difficult at these parties. Mick Wall's book that he wrote about Axl Rose, which was the unauthorized biography of William Axl Rose, talked a bit more about his Halloween parties. So according to the book, it said once a year he would invite friends and their families over for a special Halloween costume party, decorating the swimming pool with pumpkin lanterns and dangling fake spider webs from the overhanging palms. He also had special mazes built. Guests at these parties later described him as almost as excited as a children present as he dashed around enjoying himself. Dave Quackenbush, vocalist for the LA punk band The Vandals and a guest at the 1999 Halloween party, recalls Axl wearing a dinosaur outfit. When some kids approached him and asked him if he was Barney the dinosaur, he told them that Barney was a pussy. Now, Josh Freese, who played in Guns N' Roses from 1998 to 2000 before leaving the band, was also in the band The Vandals. And there was an interview where some of the band members in the year 2000 talked about Guns N' Roses. So the article said, with regular drummer Josh Freese currently on tour with A Perfect Circle, the Vandals are more than happy to discuss their colorful drummer's issue with GNR. They said Josh can only talk to Axl through his lawyers now, laughs Joe. He emailed his resignation because he didn't want to sit around and wait another year, so he joined A Perfect Circle with a couple of his bald friends. The guy has to rock, he's a road dog. But surely Guns N' Roses are the very antithesis of a band like the Vandals. That's why it was so great, grins Dave. Besides, I got to go to Axl's house where I was made to sign a contract of confidentiality, so now I can't talk about the fact that I saw Axl in a dinosaur suit on Halloween, or that I saw him push his piano into the swimming pool. All the things we would ever want Axl to do, he does, sighs Warren enviously. Cool things like getting arrested at airports and stuff, it's exciting to us. So according to this article, they said that Axl throws a costume party every Halloween for friends and their families. Enormous pumpkins ring the swimming pool and spider webs hang in the trees. Specially built mazes and forts rattle with squealing children. Almost as excited as a child, Axl himself has been known to dash around and toy with every attraction. One past guest gets the impression that Axl is trying to recreate his own childhood, albeit one better than his actual one was. The Halloween scene in the past few years hasn't been what it once was. The parties have been getting smaller and smaller, recalls one recent guest, the ever-shrinking universe. Last Halloween, Axl appeared outside as a pig, scaring a few of the children in attendance. So around 2001, there was another article that came out around the rumors surrounding Buckethead. There was rumors that he had left the band in July of 2001. And then there was also a comment from Fernando who talked a bit about the Halloween parties. So Fernando revealed that in addition to his annual Halloween parties, with the best grade tequila spewing from a fountain, Rose also throws one for downtrodden and underprivileged children, even constructing a playground for the tykes. Now in 2012, Guns N' Roses were doing their first residency in Vegas, and to promote that residency, Axl Rose ended up going on Jimmy Kimmel's show, and he talked a bit about some of his Halloween traditions. So he had something that a lot of people probably hadn't heard of before, and he showed a picture of it too, which was a Halloween tree. He said it's one of the most evil things I've ever done. So according to BuzzFeed, Guns N' Roses singer Axl Rose turned up on Jimmy Kimmel's Live for the first time for his first television appearance in 20 years. He talked about his infamous struggles with punctuality and his pre-Appetite for Destruction gig as the manager of a video store. He also kind of sort of endorsed Barack Obama and brought cheeseburgers for everybody in the studio audience. He also talked a bit about one of his Halloween traditions, which you see here is the Halloween tree. He said it's one of the most evil things I've ever done, Axl Rose told Kimmel. He said, we have these Halloween parties and I decided let's have a Halloween tree. So we did the tree and put out presents. Families come with their little kids and the little kids stand there and I go, oh, you don't have a Halloween tree? And they go, no. And I'd give them a present and then the parents would call me for about 3 months after saying, you son of a. Rose also mentioned that he once dressed up as a giant ear of corn for Halloween, which I'm about to show you guys here in a bit. So these are some photos from Axl Rose's Halloween parties. The first two were from his 1994 Halloween party. And this girl that he's holding the baseball bat with is Dizzy Reed's daughter. And then this last photo, which a lot of you may have not seen, is from 1995. Now, supposedly, I think at that Halloween party, Axl dressed up as the Easter Bunny and helped kids find, different eggs or chocolate eggs around his property. So according to this article, they said that Axl throws a costume party every Halloween for friends and their families. Enormous pumpkins ring the swimming pool and spider webs hang in the trees. Specially built mazes and forts rattle with squealing children. Almost as excited as a child, Axl himself has been known to dash around and toy with every attraction. One past guest gets the impression that Axl is trying to recreate his own childhood, albeit one better than his actual one was. The Halloween scene in the past few years hasn't been what it once was. The parties have been getting smaller and smaller, recalls one recent guest, the ever-shrinking universe. Last Halloween, Axl appeared outside as a pig, scaring a few of the children in attendance. So that does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed that and share the video as well. You guys can also subscribe to us on YouTube to stay up to date on the latest Guns N' Roses news and see more videos just like this. You guys can also go support us on Patreon if you want to see us continue to make videos just like this. And go check us out on GNRCentral.com where we update the blog with daily news as it's breaking. Thanks for watching, guys, and have yourself a good one.